Hello my little sugar boogers, welcome back to the channel for another part of Let's Play The Sims 4 Black Widow Challenge. So, in the previous part, we basically found out that Naomi is too much of a friend and she's literally having a walking target posted on her back. Now, in the challenge, there is really no room for friends and emotions will get you killed, literally. And for Anjel, the only person in the entire universe that she's concerned about is, bish, you guessed it, her damn self. So, right now, Anjel's been kind of thinking of how it's all gonna go down. And you know what? I think you guys are really going to love the plot of how just, she handles everything. I've been taking your guys' comments and your theories and your suggestions and kind of putting them against other viewers' suggestions and stuff and creating almost a story out of it. And I think you guys are really going to just love the way that this all just pans out. I think it's really going to be cool. So we're just going to go ahead and pick up where we left off. It is Tuesday, 9 a.m. Angel's kind of had this theory and idea that she was going to invite over Naomi and Connolly over for maybe a dinner or, hey, even a celebration. But I feel like a private dinner would be, well, a little more intimate. And yes, finally, you guys, we have our very own cow plant. And when I went ahead and booted up the game, I noticed that Anjel was actually playing with her cow plant, which kind of scares me a little bit, to be honest. I'm actually quite nervous. We're going to go ahead and have her feed the beast. Hopefully she doesn't get killed. That actually really freaking worries me a lot, but I think as long as you feed your cow plant, everything should be fine. I think this cow plant is most certainly a boy, so if you guys want to leave some boy suggestions in the comments down below for what we should name our cow plant, let me know. So I'm gonna go ahead and have her go in and possibly, I was thinking of getting her a yoga mat so she can kind of zen and, relax and meditate and, kind of premeditate her thoughts, if you get what I'm saying. But I'm gonna go and send over a quick little text message to Naomi, inviting her over for dinner tonight, telling her I appreciate her concerns with me and Jasper, and I would really like for you to come over and get to know him a little bit better. Yeah, I think that would be a lot of fun. Currently, the girls are at school, and Jasper is downstairs eating by himself, but while Naomi, or Anjel rather, I don't know why I call it. Now I'm calling her Naomi. But while Angel's doing her meditation, he's going to come upstairs, like a little field mouse, sneak into his private lair, and he's going to work on his second book of the trilogy on Anjel, or Sasha Cortez, as he is yet to find out, by the way. He does not know that's her real name. But what we're going to do is, let's see, where do we go for this? Write jokes, charisma, right, okay. Write excuse note 4. That'd be so cool. That is perfect. We should do that. Well, at some point in some sort of gameplay, I think Rossi would definitely be the one to do that. All right, short story. Perfect. Keep it short. Otherwise, it's a long story. I love it. I really do. So what should we name this book? The other one was Hanjo, guys. It was Hanjo. Hanjo. What the fuck? Sometimes I wonder, where in the world my brain is, missing, signals. It doesn't make sense, I wish we could just all just take a seat and just, see the sorcery that goes on in here. Okay, so we're gonna name it, okay. I do have the other book, right? I think I have it in my inventory. We gotta keep those somewhere. I wish there was, a shelf or something like that. We can actually keep them hidden. We need to, so we'll have to figure that out. But, all right, so this book is going to be called, the first one is Halo. This one is The Angel of Fire. Okay, and then you guys need to give me an idea for the third book if he ever does actually get the chance. This book is of short stories. Yeah, okay. The Woman of My Dreams. My Dreams becomes the woman of my nightmares. Ooh, he's getting all sentimental here. The woman of my dreams becomes the woman of my nightmares. Yes. Slay them hoes, honey. Okay, so Roxanne was getting a phone call. I'm not exactly sure what's going on there. You guys said she had some sort of Scream Queens thing about her. I don't even know what the hell that is. Sorry, I obviously am behind. But I will research it, and it was a lot of people too. It was like 80-something people were like, yeah, like that. She'd be that kind of chick. So I need to research that a little bit as we develop her personality a little bit more. But obviously, our main priority right now, our prerogative, is just figuring out how this is all gonna. We are plotting against Jasper Piper. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty exciting. So Angelica's still playing with her damn cow plant, which hopefully at some point will serve us. Serve us well. Hopefully his loyalty will prevail and he will end up killing someone. I don't know yet. Definitely not something I'm looking into right now. So Neil's been basically texting and calling Angel. So she's going to come over here and give him a quick chat just to put his mind at ease and let him know that everything's fine. And she is currently handling her situation as they speak. We're going to go and pick up a yoga mat. As you guys know, Jasper's money is dwindling, and it is dwindling fast. So, Angel's definitely feeling the pressure. She definitely wants to, basically check out as soon as she can, because if she doesn't, there's not going to be anything left, and she's going to be stuck with a broke guy pretty much. And that's just not really her scene. I don't know if you guys noticed that or anything, but it's just really freaking not. Oh, by the way, Naomi said that's perfect. She'll let Connolly know, and they'll be over tonight around 5. So we'll have to get ready to plan for that dinner date. All right, so what I'm going to do is have her go ahead and do a mind concentrating yoga, little yoga thingy-majigger, and our maid is here, and she's gonna basically just think about everything that's happening. And as you can see, she's thinking about dinero too. She's very materialistic, and I think as she progresses in the story and as things go on further and farther, she's becoming more and more and more and more obsessed with this delusional view and how everyone's her enemy. And she actually is becoming more of an introvert and actually really just not giving a shiz about anybody in her life. And Ozzy, what are you doing? My cat is posted up behind me right now. So he's right behind me, and he's really warm and cozy, and he can't deal. Honey, you are going to pull a hammy. I mean, I can't even get started on all these little mind moves that you do. And we should come over here just, because, obviously a maid doesn't have any money, but every time he comes to the house, he gets a little frisky, baby. No, I'm serious. She likes to mind F with men. She does. She loves guys to think that they are worthy of her attention, and she loves to just think and make them, even manipulate them almost. And who knows, Baby Crockett? What the hell is your name, baby? Am I blind? Is his name Baby Crockett? Baby Crockett? Baby Crockett. That is hilarious. Well, maybe Baby will become some sort of, asset to us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and chat with Baby. I'm going to also exchange my numbers and give him a tip of $100. Keep your enemies close. Well, your friends close and the enemies close or some shit like that. I don't even know how it goes. But yeah. All right. So what's happening now is we are actually almost done with our second book in the trilogy. Perfect timing, might I add. Okay. So right now, Jasper actually needs to go to work, and he is very, 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 very late. I think work started about 20 minutes ago, and he really does need to take a shower. But I'm probably going to have him come home just a little bit early tonight so we can do that dinner party, because he's supposed to be home at, what time is it? Yeah, he's supposed to be home at 5. But I'm going to let him go ahead and go to work. This is perfect timing for Angelica to go ahead and even invite over Benjamin, maybe, I don't know, or go see Benji. So she's actually giving him a tip of $100, and he said thanks. I wonder what their friendship is like right now. So Baby Crackhead is an adult, and we just know each other. We're kind of acquaintances. I kind of want to flirt with him a little bit. I highly doubt he'll be okay with this, and I bet you're probably thinking, what are you doing? Like I said, we need to make everybody feel a certain type of way. We never know who could become a vital part of our story. So she's going to go and also flirt with him a little bit more. We're going to go out and compliment his appearance. Oh, baby, smooth skin. Your brows are so thick. I don't know what else to say. This is kind of like really beneath her. And there's nothing wrong with him. It's just it's not her type, you know? So we're gonna give him a little bit of a pickup line. And obviously the poor guy is just not used to getting that kind of attention, especially from a very beautiful and wealthy woman. He thinks it's actually kind of funny, but he's very, 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 very in tune with what she's doing. So for whatever reason, it seems to be working. And I'm kind of okay with it, you know? I'm okay with whatever is happening here. I'm not judging her or anything. But he's like, I really need to get back to work. Mr. Piper would not approve of me flirting with his wife right now. And she wants to hot tub woohoo with him. This is pretty dirty. One of the most scandalous things I think I've done, but I think we are just going to try to go for it. The quicker we can sink our freaking teeth into this man, the quicker things will pan out for the better. Like I said, we really do need him, and I'm going to explain that to him. You know, baby, this is so weird. He's like, I know, I see the way that Jasper Piper takes advantage of you, and it's always made me mad, Miss Piper. It always has. I feel like you're a woman of fine taste, and you deserve so much more than you'll ever be able to be given by Mr. He's an awkward soul. And she's like, you're right, baby. Maybe one day it'll be you. And obviously she doesn't mean that at all, right? You know, ugh, gross. For her anyway. But you never know what could be or what could happen. So we're just going to continue trying to flirt with this man and whisper seductively and do all these fancy dancy things before the kids come home, because I do think that she comes home in 3, 2, 1. What time she go? 3. Okay, we got time. We got time. All right, so we're going to go do some woo. I don't know why there's a unicorn here, but we're going to go over here and we are going to woohoo in the tub with Baby Crockett. I don't know what the hell this woman's doing with her life, but you never know. Baby might actually have a lot of money. This is so weird that his name's Baby. Like, he just popped out of the womb. I can't believe she's doing this. Woohooing with the maid. I think I've gone insane. He's getting paid in many ways on Woomboo. But yeah, look at him. I can't even believe this is freaking happening. Like, seriously, this is some dirty damn things. I mean, this is some Jerry Springer. Look at the way he's like cross-eyed looking at her. He's like freaking Caleb's, you know, brother from another mother or something. I don't know what's going on, but I can't even believe, oh my God, she wants to be funny with Baby. Like, what the hell? Who named you this? This is so freaking dirty. I can't even believe this woman. Look at her. She has her eyes freaking wide open. Like, she can't believe she's doing this. I'm telling you guys, no shame at all. I actually kind of find it ironic because this was indeed Angel once, was it not? She was pretending to be the maid over at the other residence. And then, you know, oh, the kids are home. The girls are home from school. What the hell is Naomi doing? Are you freaking kidding me? This bitch is at my door again, and she was there yesterday. Every single day for the last 3 days. 3 o'clock when this girl gets off work, she is literally at my doorstep, and it doesn't seem like she's amused. I told you to come over at 5, so now I have to go over here and handle this situation. And Baby needs to get out of the hot tub. He has got to go. But let's go greet Naomi really quick and see what the hell is going on, because like this chick just needs to fall back, you know? I don't know if she saw anything or whatever. But we're pretending that we're not here or what. Like, I need to kind of get mad at her, because I'm almost angry that she's acting like this. I'm gonna yell at her. I really am, because I'm kind of getting freaking pissed off that this is her behavior. Like, you can't just keep showing up at my house. She's like, I know what you're doing, Nate. She's like, I know what you're doing, Angel, and I think it's absolutely freaking disgusting. You have 2 girls that are literally witnessing this, and your infidelity in your own home. Now you're doing it with your maid? She's like, this has gone way beyond anything that you could possibly even so much as make up for. And Angel's like, you don't know me, and you certainly don't know my life. And don't even think for a second you know what I'm going through. If you want to show up for dinner tonight, you're still welcome. But don't pretend like you have any idea what I've been through. You're going to be my friend or you're going to be my foe. Either way, you got to go. All right, so we're going to ask her to leave. And I'm sick and tired of her trying to tell me what to do with my life and freaking embarrass me at that. She's like, you know, kind of just irritated. And she's like, I'm sorry. Okay, I don't want anything to blow up in your face. I mean, if you're doing this for money, for God's sakes, like, she's like, you don't understand. And you're not going to. So again, let me go upstairs. Let me get ready. Prepare for the dinner party that you and your husband are welcome to attend. And whether or not you show up, honestly, at this point, I don't honestly even care. So, be there or be square. All right. All right. So now we have the maid doing things in his freaking pants. Not those kind of things, of course. And, you know, whatever. I can't even deal with this. So right now, complain about love life. She also wants to schedule a date. So it looks like Roxy is kind of possibly into maybe getting a boyfriend. Let me see. We don't know anybody that we could actually, you know. So like tomorrow when we go and we get her ready for, school, we'll definitely entertain that a little bit. So I have to look up the whole Scream Queen thing because I honestly don't understand it. But she's going to go upstairs and play dolls with her little sister, Tiffany. Her sister's been literally bugging her to do this for quite a while now. And I know that Jasper has that book in his inventory, but we don't have access to it. But I think we're going to put like a bookshelf up. I don't know if you can actually put the books on the bookshelf. I wish that you were able to, because I feel like things would work out so much better that way, but I don't know. So I know this is like the plot is going really slow, but there's a couple things I have to do to build up to it, and I don't really think it's going slow. I think it's going quite fast and exactly how it should, because I'm more about realism and showing you guys that the challenge is if I can like keep with the storyline for, 10 marriages and whatever the hell it is. But I mean, for me personally, I know it's a challenge. It's still a challenge to do it. But you got to understand that I incorporate my stories into my gameplay. My stories will always come first. But the challenge more or less is kind of like a baseline storyline. Does that make sense? So like we have something to kind of follow along with. I don't know. Some people don't understand that. I've had people comment on my stuff and be like, why do you give this some storylines? It's like, do you understand what game this is? But, it might not be everybody's thing. And I gotta respect that. All right. So here's the bookshelf that we're going to put in here. I think we should probably do like a lighted wood, like a lighted cedar. And then I'm going to go over here and I'm going to probably put this little light there so that it will like illuminate them. Does that make sense? Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. So that looks pretty cool. Basically, we'll just have it there. And I know Jasper has that photo of his other whatever it was that he was seeing. He has the pictures of Angel and Benjamin in bed, and why he's still acting like everything's okay is really beyond me. I do want to check to make sure she is not pregnant. We are actually going to go ahead and hire a repair service because you are not going to catch Angel dead, scrubbing any toilets, and then we're going to go and take a pregnancy test. I highly doubt she's pregnant, guys, but on the off chance that she is, she needs to know what she's dealing with. I would never think in a million years that she would have a kid with a maid, but you never know. Like, I really, at this point, wouldn't pat it past her. She really does have to go pee, so this is kind of perfect. I'm really, really, really freaking scared and nervous. Okay, good. Phew! She's not pregnant. Maybe next time. Younger. Definitely not with that dude's kid. All right, so what we need to do is we need to go downstairs and start planning our meal. Because we are going to have that dinner party tonight. So I really do need, she's embarrassed. Why are you embarrassed, baby? Oh God, I would be embarrassed too. The freaking dude just came in and walked in on her. How gross is that? All right, so let's go over here and take a shower. Tiffany, she's out. Are you freaking kidding? Are you playing? You kids can't die. All right, so I'm going to let her do whatever she wants to do. Apparently Tiffany is taking a liking to our cowplant friend. Which is really, really interesting because I didn't think kids would have much of a relationship with them, but okay. Let's go over here and we are going to do the dinner party plans. Jasper needs to come and get home, plan a social event. It's a little bit later than I was actually anticipating, but hey, it's going to happen at the very least. So Roxana is coming upstairs to go and take her quick little shower or whatever. She walks funny. Have you noticed that? She like walks really like blocky. We could do a black and white bash, or we could just do a, dinner party. I am going to do a prestige event just because, I don't, no, just do it normal. Like, And then host an incredible evening, a culinary delight, mouth-watering table talk. Yeah, I'm sure. All right, so let's do this, and we are going to have a host, Jasper Piper and Anjelica Piper. Guests naturally are going to be our daughters, and we will go ahead and invite, let me see, Naomi and Connolly, who we have a very slight twinge of interest in. Let's do that. Caterer, I actually, you know what? Let's hire a caterer. You know, why? Why would we be the ones to have to serve at our own party? In fact, I think we should have a bartender too, because I am looking for some fine wine. So let's do it at the Piper residence. And yes, Jasper should totally miss work right now. He will be coming home in just a split second. I'm kind of thinking about putting some sort of bar, maybe like a bar table. Can I put her? Yeah, I can put her little rug in her inventory. Like a little bar thingamajigger. You know what I'm trying to say? Like a yeah, that. Whatever you just said works. Let's just do appliances, and let's go to. Why is this so hard today, Jen? Life is hard, that's why. Okay, we're just gonna use, I love this one with all the twinkly lights. It's so freaking tacky, but it works, you know? It totally works. And let's do a higher staff request, specific mixologist, brown guy. No, because I don't know about that dude. There's something up with this guy. But let's have Tiffany go ahead and like kind of, oh, she's in her like little outfit. Well, it doesn't really matter. All right, so Jasper's home, and he wants Anjelica to go ahead and make sure she's ready for the date. Well, Anjelica really wants Naomi to understand who she's dealing with, because she doesn't think Naomi understands how big bad of a guy Jasper Piper really is, and she honestly is calling in Angelica's bluff. I'm gonna go and delete this damn shower tub because I hate them. I never use them. They take too long for the Sims to bathe in. Although I do think they updated that recently, but I'm not exactly sure. I'm just gonna do a regular old shower. And then it's just easier, and it's not going to take as long, because actually Jasper really does need to take one real fast. So let's have him take a thoughtful shower, but then that's going to make him all like frisky and stuff. So we don't want that neither. Let's just do a regular one. And Anjelica, she's playing with fire. I'm telling you, she's going to come over here and she's going to plan her outfit for this evening. You guys are going to flip when she pulls out with this ensemble. She is trying to show Naomi Jasper's true colors. Now, we all know Jasper firmly believes about etiquette, classiness, and, you know, acting like a lady, whatever that means. He's an old-fashioned kind of guy. So if she comes dressing, you know, kind of like, you know, very frumpy or ridiculous or something that just isn't exactly showing the world that he's got a dime piece, he might get a little angry. Damn, wouldn't that be a shame? I mean, bummer, right? So let's go have her wear the most hideous, unmatching ensemble that anybody has ever seen in the entire existence of existences. Like, this is a dinner party, and honey, you are looking a hot freaking mess right now. Yes, girl, yes. So you're gonna get some hair that's just matte and like nappy, messy. I don't freaking know. Whatever. Just gross. You know, like it hasn't been brushed in 5 years. I'm trying to find a hairstyle that would kind of just be like that. Like, she woke up and didn't do her hair. I don't really know what kind of hairstyles I have like that, but I guess this one's okay. And then I'm going to take off the earrings too, and pretty much she just looks like a hot mess. All a part of the plan, baby. Crack it, all a part of the plan. And we'll have to see how that pans out here in just a moment. It's going to be a little bit of a longer part today for this specific reason, because I need to wrap it up. I need to get to the point where we're going to move on to the next part where things are going to start kind of picking up like a speedball a little. So here she is. Everybody's going to come downstairs, and when she arrives, it's going to be hilarious. I love how the maid didn't get anything done today, and that's one of the things that Jasper's going to freak the freaking hell out about, is that the maid got nothing done today because he was too busy, someone's wife. Oh, damn, what? Yeah, I know, it's gross, but it's true. So Jasper's getting all spiffy. Connolly is here, and she's all butthurt because, I pissed her off because earlier that she needed to mind her own P's and Q's. Nina Caliente is the one that's going to come over here and start, doing whatever it is that she does. And I love how everybody is, like, playing with this freaking cow plant. Oh, Tiffany and Naomi are, she's starting with her. That's kind of stupid. I don't know. She's in a really freaking bad mood, but she does not want to press her buttons at all. And then what is she going to go do? She's going to go pet the freaking cow plant. Like, I'm afraid that somebody's going to get eaten by this damn thing. It's kind of nerve-wracking, and I think that I should fence it off so that the kids can't get it with it. Because I'm really afraid that that's going to happen. So I'm actually going to feed the cow plant again. I don't know how much you're supposed to feed this freaking monster. But she's feeling confident because she wants to show off her muscles to someone. I don't know. I'd be really freaking confident if you were, right in front of John. Oh my God. Did he just come upstairs? What? Connolly? What are you doing? Ew. He just came upstairs and flirted with her behind Naomi's freaking back. Like, no, bro. No, I know he had a thing for her, but, like, I couldn't even imagine that it was actually really a thing. Like, this thing is actually happening. All right, so let's go have her put this away or clean up. I'm trying to ignore everything else until this chick ends up. Is this broken? Oh, my God, it is. Okay, replace. Whatever. We have the money in the bank. I'm not tripping out about it. I knew when the thing was, like, freaking spitting fuego that it was. Can you please, like, finish the freaking... resume eggs and toast. Like, that's all that you know how to make. It is freaking dinner time, and you're making eggs and freaking toast. All right. Well, I'm not going to worry about it too much. I don't know what Angel's doing. I don't know why Connolly is in here, by the way. Does she need to, like, go and take a shower? I'm going to have her just kind of brush up real fast. This is seriously such a hot mess. Where's Jasper at? He's feeling really uncomfortable. I'm going to have him use the restroom. He's just been standing here, which is totally fine, but he needs to go and, meet everybody, and I have no idea where Naomi went either. Where did she go? Did she leave? Because she was in a bad mood or something? I actually don't really know. Oh, she's right here. Okay. All right, and she's doing, like, push-ups or something. All right, so let's come over here and call her over. Not into the bathroom, but, like, somewhere else, I guess, like, right here. Okay, let's try that one more time. All right, let's have everybody, yeah, perfect. Let's have everybody go to the meal. Call to meal. Perfect. So that means everybody will go downstairs and eat something, including our Angel, who is dressed like a freaking, I don't know. How would you say she was dressed? Just not like the way that he's expecting right now. So let's get her into a party every day too. Oh my God, I can't believe she's actually going to do this. He is going to flip, but it's all a part of the plan, Stan. So here we go, grabbing ourselves some chili something or other. All right. And let's do this. And now she's all sorts of sad because she isn't pregnant, which makes all, like, no sense whatsoever. Of course, Jasper's probably just about to freaking choke on his food, seeing his wife coming to the dinner table dressed in this ensemble. He has never seen her like this before in his life, and he still hasn't even really noticed quite yet. I don't know where the kids are, but... This is going to be good, guys. All right, so let's have him go over here and look at her, and then he's going to start yelling at her. He's going to yell at her right in the freaking dinner table because she is dressed like a space Martian, and it's absolutely freaking embarrassing. Of course, the first thing that's happening is Naomi is looking dead at him and kind of almost appalled because she's always thought that Angel was, almost lying, in fact, that he would be that kind of a man. And Connolly is over here looking at his wife's reaction to this whole, atrocity, whatever it's called, and he's embarrassing her. He's basically saying, how could you wear that to a dinner table in front of your friends? He's like, where is your etiquette? Where is your poise? Like, where is your manners? And she's over here like, if I wasn't slaving around the house all day taking care of your children, perhaps I would be dressed just a little bit nicer. I'm sorry, Mr. Piper, that it's not up to your liking, and you're so used to being, having everything on a freaking silver platter. So she's going to go over here and she's going to criticize his woohoo techniques in front of everybody, which is also very slightly embarrassing, mind you. And he's over here trying to brush everything and just, talking about how pretty she looks or whatever, just trying to brush it under the rug. And she's like, yeah, well, yeah, Dee Dee, you have a problem getting it up, son. And of course, that's embarrassing too. Right in front of them. Everybody's pissed off. And now Naomi is probably getting a little upset over the whole entire matter. She's like, Angel, it's not worth it. Relax. Honestly, me and Connolly don't mind. It's really not that big of a deal, Jasper. He's like, it is a big deal to me. We have a certain standard that we like to withhold in this home, and she is well aware of it. Anyway, he's trying to smooth it over with her, but of course, Angel's really upset and sad and, it's kind of hurt by the whole entire thing. So she's going to come over here and thank her for coming, and it's all working according to plan. She's going to take Naomi aside and see if she can go ahead and chat with her. Both of them, in fact. I think it's time for them to leave, and that's exactly the same thing that they're kind of thinking too, is that it's best that it's time to leave. And of course, Connolly and he's taking his chili with him. And she's going to kind of apologize really briefly for everything. It's very embarrassing that that's how he acted. And Naomi's like, I promise you it'll get better. Like, you don't have to live like this, She's like, I am so sorry for ever doubting you. I apologize that you would ever think that he would do something like that, and basically she's just trying to prove to her that she wasn't lying, or prove to her that it was really him in reality. And you might be wondering, well, why prove this? Well, there's reasons why. You know what I mean? If other people can vouch for Jasper's, abuse, then who knows, what could happen in the future, I guess is what I'm trying to get at. So for now, what we're going to go ahead and do is we are going to wrap up this part here. We have finally gained the compassion of our friends, and now they finally understand the man that we are currently dealing with. And I don't think they'll ever really doubt my infidelity or doubt, doing and being the things that I am in the future. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun doesn't shine. We have another very eventful part coming up in the next episode. I'm sure you guys are not going to want to miss it, because everything in this challenge happens, and it happens for a reason. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all next time.